brewed coffee, instant coffee, skim milk, Vietnamese brown coffee, beverage, cup of joe, be into something. Do you like drinking coffee?
I do. There is nothing like enjoying a hot cup of joe first thing in the morning.
I can't stand coffee. It is not refreshing.
Do you like your coffee strong?
Yes. I always go with a cup of black coffee in the morning.
I prefer something mild. I like a cup of latte.
Do you like brewed coffee or instant coffee?
I like instant coffee because it is more convenient and takes less time to brew.
Brewed coffee is much better. I can gulp down 2 cups in just an hour.
Do you prefer milk or sugar in your coffee?
I usually add some skim milk into my coffee to reduce bitterness.
Yes. I usually add some white sugar into my Italian espresso.
How do you make your coffee?
I usually use the coffee filter to make my Vietnamese brown coffee.
I use the coffee maker because it can make 3 cups at a time.
Does drinking coffee make you lose sleep?
Yes, that's why I avoid drinking coffee before bed.
No, coffee doesn't keep me awake at night.
Do you think coffee makes you concentrate better?
Yes, even just a sip will make you focus on your work much better.
I don't think that works. It makes me feel played out.
What types of coffee are the most popular?
Lately, everyone seems to be into cold brew coffee.
Cappuccino is the best-selling drink in my opinion.
When we talk about Vietnamese coffee, they would always say that it's strong, but at the same time, it has a unique flavor. Okay.
Is
And
exactly name.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, Alea, I think I also heard you say I thinks. So we don't say think with inflection or with s, okay? It's always I think, okay?
Yes.
And okay, if we are using it with I or I think, all right? Okay, all right. So it's really good to talk about coffee, okay? But how about Leia on rainy days? Because now here in our country it's raining and it's the perfect time to drink coffee. So if it's raining, Leia, do you also prefer to drink coffee?
Draining. What is draining? I don't understand.
Raining, raining.
Uh, uh,
Yeah, I type it in the chat. The weather, raining.
okay.
All right. So also if it's raining, Leia, do you also prefer to drink coffee?
Um, yes, it's so
Mhm.
great drink
Yeah.
to drink coffee in that time.
Whenever. Yeah. You can say it's always great
It's uh always great to
to
drink
drink
coffee
coffee whenever.
whenever it's raining.
Very good. Yeah, you already know how to construct it just by observing the words. Okay. All right. So that's good, Leia. So that is a perfect day. So sometimes if it's really hot, it's not good to drink coffee. And also, Leia, how about when it is hot? So a lot of people here in our country, they would prefer iced coffee because our country is also hot. So do you also drink, Leia, or do you prefer iced coffee or hot coffee?
Um, I uh I like I like hot coffee.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But have you also tried iced coffee
Yes.
before? Hello?
Oh, because my Wi-Fi connection is so bad.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, like, yeah, it's okay, like, I think it's just a little interruption, but I think now it's okay. All right. So you would prefer hot coffee. That's good because you know it's the standard coffee, right? It should always be hot to make us focus. All right. Okay. So let me start again, Leah, with question number 5. So you said you are drinking instant coffee. So how do you make that, or how do you mix, or how do you make your coffee in question number 5? So do you add something onto it, or do you just stir it, or add hot water?
Yes, it's so simply I only boiling the water, and after that I mix it with the coffee
Mm-hmm.
powder. Yes,
Okay.
because I use the instant
Mm.
coffees. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's great. So that's fantastic way. So it's also good, Leah. One of the best practice in English is that if we can describe how to process something, okay? All right. So you said, Leah, that it's so simply. So simply is not the right term because it's an adverb. So you can say it's so simple. Can you say that? It's so simple.
It's so
Okay.
simple.
All right. Another one is that you said I just boiling water. So it's not also the right term or the right sentence. You should say I just boil the water. Can you say that?
I just boil the water.
Okay. And that's it. All right. It's so simple. I just boil the water and then put the instant coffee on it, right?
Okay.
O-
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So another question here. So in question number 6, we knew that coffee will make us alert and awake. But how about you, Leah, in question number 6? So does drinking coffee make you lose sleep or make you less sleepy? So what can you say about that?
Yes. Um, I don't know about the quality of my instant coffee, but I bought it from a local store, and
Mm-hmm.
when I drink it, I don't uh I don't feel more conscious. Yeah, and it's not effective with me.
Okay. Can you say that again, Leah? I don't feel more. What is the word?
I don't feel more conscious.
I don't feel more conscious. Can you type that one in the chat? Is it conscious?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So all right. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the right spelling of it. Okay. It's conscious with letter S on in the middle. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So yeah. So that's good, Leah. And I think that is also the right word. So you can also say, I don't feel sleepy, or maybe I don't feel, what do you, what do you mean, Leah, by conscious? Because I don't see that it's the right term. But what do you mean when you say conscious?
I mean alert. Is why?
Oh, yeah. I think that the word that you are trying to tell me is concentrate. I don't feel concentrated. Okay.
I
I
mean
will
I
write.
don't feel I sleep. I
Oh, you
don't
don't.
feel like
Okay, you don't feel asleep. Okay, or alert, right? Okay. So yeah, I think that, Leia, it's good. It's just the right. I think that we should find another word. So maybe you can say, I don't feel sleepy at all, and I can feel that I can concentrate. Okay, because conscious, it's another word. Okay.
yes.
All
And
right.
what is the meaning of conscious?
Yeah, so the meaning of conscious is that when you are aware, or when you know what you are thinking, something like that. It means that you are conscious. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So yeah, and also, Leia, before I give you some of the words here or some of the question, so let us do first our activity here in B2, okay? So I'm gonna type the instruction in the chat box, okay? All right. So I type it in the chat box already. I hope that you can read my message.
Okay. Yeah, I
All
see.
right. Of course. All right. Yeah. So as you can see, we have different kind of words. Wow. There's Vietnamese brown coffee. Okay. Can you use one word now, Leia, or one phrase in a sentence?
Yeah. Uh, I choose Vietnamese brown coffee.
Brown.
Brown coffee.
Brown.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Um, do you know the Vietnamese brown coffee is really popular with Vietnamese? Yes, and we
Okay.
often see
Mm-hmm.
it in our in the peppermint coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wow. So I would really love that. I think I just taste it once with my friend, but I would love to go back there. Okay. So also, Leia, I think that one of the process in your coffee is that you put condensed milk. So I will type it here in the chat. Okay. Condensed milk. Is that right? You put condensed milk in your coffee?
Yes. I,
Okay, yeah, that is really good because it balanced the strong taste of your coffee with milk that is too sweet. So
yeah.
do you also like, Leia, that coffee that has condensed milk? Do you also like the taste of it?
Yes. I really like the sweet coffee, and if you if putting the condensed milk, it's
Mm-hmm.
real will really fat and
Mm-hmm.
tasteful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a right adjective. Okay, it's tasteful. Okay, so you can just say, Leia, so can you say when we put the condensed milk, it is
Yeah.
tasteful.
Yeah. When we put the condensed milk, uh, it is tasteful.
Yeah, okay. So that is the right adjective. Okay, so that's good. All right. So let us try to answer, Leia, question number 7. So it talks about concentration, or we can say focus. Okay, so those are the synonym or the same word. So do you think coffee makes you concentrate better, Leia? So what do you think about it? Question number 7.
Mm, I think, of course, the coffee makes me become mm, more more
Con-
be-
concentrated.
concentrated better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you can just say, Leia, more concentrated. So if you have the more word, you don't have to add better. Okay, you can just say more concentrate
Oh,
concentrated. Okay.
yes.
All right. Okay, you can say coffee makes me more concentrated.
Coffee makes me more concentrated.
Okay, that is a good one. Okay, all right. So I also think that I have asked you about what types of coffee. All right. So how about, Leia? One of the example answer here in question number 8 is that what types of coffee are the most popular? And they said cappuccino. So have you tried that one, Leia? Have you tried cappuccino before?
Honestly, I have never tried this kind of coffee
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay, yes. Because?
because I live in a local area. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and cappuccino uh only have in the city. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that is a good thought, Leia. But you said cappuccino is only is only in the city. So you can say it this way, Leia. So you can say cappuccino is only. Can you say that one?
The
Cappuccino is
cappuccino
only
is only in the city.
only available in the city.
Oh, okay. The cappuccino only available in the city. Yeah.
Is only available.
It's only available in the city.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you know what, Leia, that's my favorite type of coffee, cappuccino, and also it's good because it's not that strong and it has a sprinkle of chocolate on on its top. So maybe if you had the chance to visit the city, so you can try that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Leia, is there a type of coffee that you would like to taste someday?
Mm, what do you mean? I don't understand.
Yeah, just like cappuccino. So that's a type of coffee. So we also have like cafe americano or maybe cafe latte. So are you familiar with those type of coffee, Leia?
No.
Oh,
I always
okay.
drink the instant coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Just the instant coffee. All right. But yeah, that's okay. You know, Leia, if you can explore it, there's a lot of coffee, but I think that you already got the best coffee. And also you said that Vietnamese brown coffee, it's the signature coffee drink in your country, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and also Leia, don't forget about the idiom cup of joe because it's the nickname for cup of coffee. So if you heard someone say, I want to have a cup of joe, so you would know that it's coffee, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how about Leia, milk tea? So what would you rather have coffee or a milk tea? Because milk tea is also popular, right?
Yes. I have have tried the milk tea.
Mm-hmm.
It's popular in my countries.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. So what would you like, Leia, to have? So if you have to choose between the two, so would you like to have coffee or milk tea?
I think uh I like coffee. I prefer coffee. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Or you can say it this way, Leia. Can you say, I prefer coffee
I prefer coffee to me.
to
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, that's good. All right. So always remember, if we use the word prefer, we will not use than milk tea, but we will use to milk tea. Okay. I prefer coffee to milk tea is correct. Okay. Not
Yeah.
than. All right. Okay. So, so yeah, I think that you also have instant coffee as one of. Thank you also, Leia, for typing down the name. It's G7 True Nguyen. Okay. All right. So yeah, and also Leia, before we end, let me give you now my word that I would like for you to know. So it's also an idiom. So beat someone to the draw. So the meaning of it is to accomplish or obtain something more quickly than someone else. So if we drink coffee, we beat someone to the draw because we are more accomplished or we can do something more quickly if we drink coffee, right? All
Yeah.
right. So yeah, okay. So that's good. So how about Leo when you are studying? Do you also drink coffee when you are studying?
Um. No. As I said before, I don't have habit of uh, drink coffee frequently. Yes.
Okay.
That,
Mm-hmm.
that's my mother. Uh, I think she adored the coffee.
Okay, she adored it. All
Yes,
right.
every day,
Yeah,
many
every
times.
day. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because coffee will make us more alert and we can start morning without coffee. All right. So yeah, Leia, let me just give you my overall feedback for this class. So I would say that you are totally awesome because you cooperated my with my question, and also you also strive to repeat it for yourself. So in order for us to learn, we need to repeat the right sentence, okay? So that's good because that's what you're doing. So it helps us to remember the right sentence, okay? And also, Leia, what I want you to improve upon is first the grammar structure. So this is really important if we are learning English because we are more clear in our communication if if we have good grammar. So the way for us to correct it is that you can start by learning it through YouTube videos. So in YouTube, there's a lot of videos about grammar because in grammar we need to see the example. It's not just something that you can hear, but you need to see, all right? You need to understand because sometimes it can be really hard, but I know that you can do it, all right? So just start from the very beginning or from the basic. And also, Leah, I think that with pronunciation, it's quite good, but I still want you to improve that so that you can also be clear. So you can try that, Leah, by reading the words out loud. So in reading, you can learn you can learn how to pronounce it well, and also you can learn another word. So if there's a new word that you learn, so I suggest that you write it down or maybe you remember it and then search the meaning of it after you read it so that you would know how it means and maybe try to use it in a sentence on your mind, okay? And also with fluency, the only way for us to increase our fluency is if we speak the language every day. So I suggest, Leah, to join B2 every day, okay? So that you can practice more of your speech and also how you speak, okay?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much, Leah, and bye for now. And